heaven of the NFL on EA Sports. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First carry now. This is Johnson. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. Being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How? They're going to get to the quarterback. Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Watson. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
They started this drive with...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You say, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
A loss of 9 yards.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
3rd down.
Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. K.J. Hamler, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards. First down, Houston.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing them.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
The quarterback sack. Fumble on the
What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
him. No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the...
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race,
which one do you
want right now.
Corey, which one of these niggas ain't shooting in the war game, man?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21.
Right, boy. Shooting.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
He said, nigga, feel better. Yeah, RE in row.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
He laid the mat down, y'all. Y'all chill out.
Taste out of their mouth here. On 1st and 10, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's in.
Sound like goddamn nigga say I jump. Nigga, I jump out this building right now. Motherfucker know damn well they got a parachute. LBG.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Buffalo set to get the football back here.
How you do that shit quick on this game? I be having to go to settings and
Play
shit.
drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
usually.
Whether it's on your grease board,
You gotta
right,
go
your
sit on
playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's
Yeah, you in the beginning, why don't you just go to settings? Nigga, it don't take long.
to the tune of 35 yards. He'll go
Hold it, and go all the way top and settings.
too
You're right.
much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we have a guy who made the catch. They try to get
Audio
the
output,
one
I think it
downfield,
is.
but came up empty.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
On play action, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. KJ Hamler. What is going on here? 4 first quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Bills will extend their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on
Damn,
to that one.
I ain't gonna do my butt Jesus like that.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, it was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line.
I don't know if they're doing all that. Somebody nickname Rainbow in that bitch.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's a lie.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Oh, you know.
Matt Milano in there to get him.
Shit, what they call you?
They have sacked him tonight.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's got nowhere to go, nowhere to
Classic,
run,
yeah,
and
I like
obviously
that.
nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's
Cole can play with y'all,
does
though.
tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend
What bullshit?
Give him 30 yards there. On play And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So we're good.
He's proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. A shotgun snap for Watson. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Bradley Roby on the coverage defensively.
Allen off the play fake. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Buffalo Bills.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Those are the kinds of plays right there that should. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time
Mark got the coronavirus, man.
And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that touchdown
he also life and to his son.
for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
He said his dumb ass up in there goddamn with the kids and shit, thinking he just got the common cold.
Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came on.
Anybody would think that.
And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well.
Mark,
I
I don't know if you know Mark.
Phenomenal.
Deshaun Watson of the Texans offense trot back out there. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that.
Oh, yeah. What, they gave it to y'all to prove?
And say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say,
what they gave it to y'all for free to prove?
That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Watson on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Watson a give. This is Johnson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Watson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Here's Watson on 3rd down. Got an open man.
What shoes you got, Will? Oh, my bad. What shoes you ain't got?
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. From the gun, Watson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Texans.
On 1st down, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
24-yard line.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Operating from the gun. Watson. Incomplete. Right side to Cook. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6. Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one? Absolutely. All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Don't do us like that.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Play action. Now it's Allen. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions.
Yeah, where that man's shoes at, though, man?
10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Allen. And going right back to Hamler. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. K.J. Hamler becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And this offense is running away with this one.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this
Shoot that nigga in,
so
bro.
they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Harmon. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go.
So you about to get your whole box of wood,
These guys
Paul?
have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
What they gave it to you for Christmas?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do have some risk-takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7.
Check G's out. G's ain't fucking around.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It might be Will. I ain't heard Will say he killed shit.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Complete.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and the Bills have recovered. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Denzel Mims with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And man, Charles, talk about singing something in there. And those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
You got 2, he ain't got none, G's. What you gonna do?
That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1st down Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks.
1st down, Houston.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson. And he loses the football a 2nd time. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they've got it 1st and goal at the 3. What a place to start. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. K.J. Hamler standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. 63. The point after is good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
Jeez, nigga took you out, Jeezy.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And last time, not only
them
the
niggas done
turnover,
then. Hell,
but
G,
that
you
turned
done
into
sound,
6
you don't know what
points.
killing some shit. Them
They gotta
niggas
make up for
done.
that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Watson, pitch and catch here to Cook. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, catch is made. It's Harmon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down, Texan.
From the red zone now, Watson. Flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Watson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown.
Noah Brown, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Texans claw one back.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
5-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. K.J. Hamler, 44 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's got it up and through. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up.
Slow in there.
Status when we return to Orchard Park. On 2nd and 15 now. Watson, rush coming, and he's taken down.
A loss of 6 yards.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll look underneath and dump it off to Duke Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
On play action, Allen. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one goes for 24 yards.
Guaranteed it.
A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there, another 1st down as well. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging.
What does the numbers look like? Is it going into the night?
And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. KJ
Like they did Obama. Like they did Obama.
Yards. And the Bills continue to pour it on. And his kick is right through. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes, someone delivering it accurately, offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
On 1st and 10, Watson over the middle here to Brown.
Who did?
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Who the fuck is that?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
When you're
Who did that?
Back with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz.
Well, now, but why? But for what though? What is he accomplishing with this shit?
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
He the one what?
He had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Watson on 1st and 10. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
You the killer.
1st down.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Watch the screen.
Watson now on 1st down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Allen in the Bills.
So you just need a light, huh,
1st and
BG?
10
Put a light on the nigga, huh?
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this one is incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
What did he say?
2nd and 10 at the 20.
On play action, Allen. This is Hamler on the receiving end.
What did he say, though?
Across the 45 before going out.
What did Paul say?
The catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield.
He says, I heard something about the gout. It was a gout joke, but I'm keep telling you, man, that nigga he keep making them motherfucking joke. What'd he say though?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out
I'm saying, so you got jokes, my nigga. That shit down. I'm with Rose, like, that nigga, my nigga. This ain't no motherfucking joke, my nigga. Like, what are you doing?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
All right.
K.J. Hamler finding the end zone yet again.
Oh, man, that nigga fucking her. That shit, that shit get on puller. You gonna be somewhere in the corner crying, goddamn me face pink.
This touchdown will count. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field.
Wasn't about the goddamn, it wasn't about the Chambers brothers.
That signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
They were Kenton. They're the Kenton.
Right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Oh, that what they doing?
Right from the word go.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson got an open man. It's Harmon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Third and long. It's Watson. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Denzel Mims with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills head on. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On second and 10, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Watson throwing on third and long. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their
Y'all lost a general, didn't you? Will gone?
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. A 40-yard punt, no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston set to take over.
And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
56 to Mike, boys, 56.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Watson. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided.
Let's ride. Let's ride, yeah.
From the get-go. His throw caught at about the 5.
Oh, yes,
Down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
We got 6 in here, don't we?
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes. And
They don't hoop no more. They don't hoop no more.
He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
I will be in just a second. I got a minute left in the game.
Will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been there.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things
one or 2K that was like that.
Aside. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson looking left sideline. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.